All right, so you might be watching this on Facebook or on YouTube. Let me know in the comment section. But I wanted to pass some information before we get our new boot camp started tomorrow. Tomorrow we start a fresh, brand new 4-week indoor boot camp, personal training and online coaching in our program, Manny's Fitness program. And I want to make sure that you guys are watching from wherever you're at. You might be able to apply this to your own workout regimen in order for us to reach our health and fitness goals, right? We're not gonna make it complicated. I think that's the thing. I was thinking about this. I was like, you know what? It's not complicated. Let's not make things complicated. All right, we're gonna use the whiteboard here so you can see for yourself how easy it is, okay? How easy it is. The hard part, it's not the information, it's not what we need to know that's the hard part, is discipline. Discipline is what's difficult. Discipline. Discipline is what's difficult, not what you need to do, right? What you need to do, I'm gonna give you the right tools, the right information, advice and all that in order for you to know what to do. Now, if you want that tool to help you with your weight loss, muscle building, or overall better health and performance, you're gonna need some discipline. Accountability, right? Accountability. Here in boot camp, we have accountability as well. You have your attendance card. Everybody has their own square. You come in, we have some stretching exercises on the screen. You go ahead and stretch out properly, good. Get mentally ready. Our motto here in Manny's Fitness program is mind first. The mind comes first, the body will follow, and then just strive. All right, so let's not make things too complicated. Either weight loss, muscle building, or overall better health and performance. Weight loss and muscle building is tough. All right, it's tough because both of them are gonna require you to get out of your comfort zone, okay? Pleasure. We always want pleasure, right? The body always wants comfort. The mind makes excuses, so on and so on, right? But with discipline and with the right people around you as well, right? Support. Man, the support, right? You know, I see people walking around and utilizing the walking method as an exercise or just to burn extra calories for weight loss purposes, which is good. But the only problem with that is that you need to strengthen the upper body. You need to strengthen your core, right? You need to condition your cardiovascular. Just walking is not going to do that. Just walking is not going to strengthen your heart. Is it better than sitting at home watching Netflix all day as like a couch potato? Yes, of course, right? Of course. So if you want to lose weight, there's 2 methods, right? Move more or reduce calories. Boom. Yep. So move more, right? Both of them need a balance. Both of them need a balance. Move more. It's a balance, right? Because you can be moving way too much to where the body's not recovering, repairing, rebuilding, replenishing, getting stronger, better, faster, healthier, and all that, right? We're always continually utilizing a muscle that needed to be healed, right? Because when you work out, that's why a lot of people, they're afraid of getting out of their comfort zone. They're afraid of a certain fitness level or intensity level because the burning sensation is going to come. Not knowing that burning sensation is life. That creates brand new muscle fiber tissue, fast twitch, slow twitch, right? It gets your heart pumping, therefore you strengthen the heart. It gets your blood flowing, so now you have your metabolism going. You got your digesting system working properly, so on and so on, right? But you have to make it burn. You have to try to make the body sweat, and you got to get the heart rate up, right? If you keep on doing those 3 objectives, then you're golden. It's hard, right? So that's why a lot of people come to a group-oriented workout, right? A good instructor, a good trainer, good environment, a boot camp class or a class overall that has modifications, intensity levels, supervision, safety should be paramount, so on and so on, right? But yes, as simple as that, move more. So if you don't want to reduce your calories, move more. If you don't want to move more, reduce your calories, vice versa, right? Vice versa. So in order to do these two things, you're going to need some discipline, all right, accountability, right? The body's going to want comfort. The mind will make excuses, right? But when you have accountability, when you have somebody there telling you, hey, don't stop, keep going, you got this. Oh, I don't feel like going tomorrow, although it is my day to go. It's like, oh, I'm not feeling it. No, you're going. You're going. Trust me, you're going. Unless you're injured or you've been overtraining, then you need some rest, right? You need some rest, so on and so on. But if you're not and you have a good workout plan, 3 days out of the week is awesome, especially when it's total body workouts, cardio, core, and strength. 3 days out of the week is fantastic. If you want to add one more day, that's more power to you, right? But just make sure that you have the right balance, right? Because again, you're doing three workouts per week and you're consuming a certain amount of calories, all right? So now if you want to add one more day to that, then balance the calories to it, right? It's not about trying to work out as much as possible to lose weight. No, you work out just enough to where you create a 300 to 500 calorie deficit, then you lose weight gradually. You don't want to lose weight too fast because you're going to lose muscle, right? You're going to feel lethargic. Your body is going to react in a negative way, so on and so on, all right? So we're about to start a brand new boot camp. I've been having some of my members come into the training facility for weigh-ins, body fat percentage monitoring, so on and so on. Verifying their goals, setting realistic goals, so on and so on. I have this huge binder right here where I keep track of all my members' weigh-ins and body fat percentage monitoring goals, so on and so on. You have to have that. A lot of times body fat percentage as well, because you might lose weight, but you don't want to lose muscle weight, right? You still want to maintain a certain amount of strength. If you can't pick something up, push it over your shoulders, pull something, jump, run, or something like that, then something's wrong, right? Something's wrong. Oh, but Manny, I'm 99 years old. Well, that's why, so, but if you're anything younger than 99, you should be able to do those things, all right? You should be able to do those things. So yeah, so we're about to start a new boot camp. I want everybody to be on the same page when it comes down to what's necessary for you to reach your health and fitness goals. Like I said, either weight loss, muscle building, or overall better health and performance. The majority of people are looking forward to losing weight, all right? And yes, muscle as well, right? But only to a certain extent. In order to bulk, you're going to need to, first of all, need a lot of testosterone if you want to be huge. A lot of girls think that they can get huge, bulky, if they lift heavy weight. No, it doesn't work that way. Even if you provide your body with a lot of calories, right, in a bulking surplus type of daily calorie intake, not even that, the guys will. And not only that, it even depends on genetics for the guys. Not all the guys can bulk, right? So it varies. It varies. But for the ladies, since the girls, they build more muscle in the lower body, your lower body can develop bigger, right? It can. The glutes area, the quads, hamstrings, and stuff like that. Upper body, even if you lift a lot of weight, which you might not even be able to, you're not going to get huge. That's just how you were built, right? As a woman, right? The testosterone levels is a little bit lower, estrogen is a little bit higher, so on and so on. So yeah, so I'm gonna be encouraging all my members to continually keep this in mind. And I actually give these classes live in person to all my boot camp members. We have classes here at least once or twice every boot camp here. And the beauty of this is that we can interact here in real time, personally, and a lot of times they ask questions, little details here and there that they still want to understand, and we'll talk about them here. Intermittent fasting, the calorie intake, surplus, maintenance, deficit, certain type of foods, macronutrients, micronutrients, all that stuff. Water intake, we do that here. So with my weigh-ins and body fat percentage monitoring, or overall just body composition monitoring, I do it differently now. I used to do it right before class while we're stretching out. I used to do it there, but I always felt rushed. So now we have separate times for body measurements for all my members or anybody out there that's here in the community. Give me a call or email me, getfit@mannysfitnessprogram.com, and I can set up a consultation to get your body measurements going so you can understand where you're at and what you need to do and why you're feeling a certain way. Why aren't you getting stronger, better, faster when you're working out this way or this and that? You know, there's a lot of questions. We must know these things. And it's not rocket science. It's just that a lot of us don't have the time to understand. And there's so much information out there right now that you don't know where to look. All right, so you can always count on me. I'm going to give you the raw, real, uncut truth. Okay, so again, we give 2 classes here for all our boot camp members, at least around twice every boot camp, and we cover a lot of things like this. And so there you have it. So new 4-week boot camp starts tomorrow, March 24th. 4 weeks, 12 training days for weight loss, muscle building, or overall better health and performance. If you're interested in joining either personally for boot camp or personal training, we're right here in Lompoc. If you're not from around here, you can also join my online coaching where I'll coach you personally, and I can guarantee you will reach your health and fitness goals. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you liked it. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. Keep on following my page on Facebook, and I'm going to try to produce as much content as possible to keep you motivated. See you on the next video.